Commonwealth Register, Lindsay, 09584 and 091188.
Good morning, Your Honor. Your Honor, on the matter of 090584, that's off of probable cause today. Your Honor, as I told the first session, Judge Linehan, it's been assigned to a Superior Court ADA already. It's being presented before the grand jury this Friday. Our Commonwealth would be asking for a short date so that we can indict the case and arraign the date by the next date. We would need only less than a month for this particular event to happen. I would like a bail hearing on the 091188 as well, Your Honor. First, the set of facts are that it's alleged that on June 4, 2009, around 6 p.m., a police officer in Middleborough Police who was not acting in a police capacity, he was simply walking his child along the street and saw one witness and a victim, alleged victim, pushing a 2-month-old child in the baby stroller. They were walking briefly on the street. The police officer had a brief conversation with them. The police officer was able to observe a vehicle passing on the travel lane, a passenger getting out. Passenger is the defendant before you. Passenger approaching the alleged victim. The police officer immediately recognized the person to be Lindsay. Observed the defendant approaching the alleged victim, yelling loudly, "You think you're not going to pay me? You owe me $350. He was demanding the money and said, "I'll give you up." The officer at this time stopped and observed across the street and called the police station, observed the witness who had the child with her, leaving immediately as soon as she saw the defendant and hiding to protect the child. The alleged victim attempted to walk away. The defendant at this point stopped, and the police officer was able to observe the alleged victim have some kind of bodily fluid on her face. Although this actual act was not seen by the police officer immediately spoke to the alleged victim, who indicated that the defendant had spit on her face, observed on her forehead, such as well. And at this point, the police officer called 911. At this point, the defendant had fled the scene at that point. Your Honor, those are the set of facts in the new case.
$100,000 bail request on a misdemeanor offense. When the pending matter, the alleged stabbing case that was on probable cause hearing today, he was out earning $25,000 bail. Going through his record, I had to go back, I believe, 7 years to 2002 before I noticed the first default. And I believe that default was a money warrant default. I've represented Mr. Lindsay in the past. I certainly indicate that he does appear for court when he's supposed to appear for court. I suggest the $100,000 bill again is a showcase bill because there are cameras in your court right now. As you consider setting down amount of $1,000.
$50,000 cash, possibly insured.
July 21st, please, for this case as well, if that's what we need for the court's document.
That's fine.
720.
Bill stated $50,000 cash, $500,000 surety, due to 7/21.